Hey everyone, GM_Admiral here, bringing you the second set of Gale Force 9's Tenfold Dungeon that I was able to pick up. This is the Starship Vengeance. And again, just like I showed you in the last video of Daedalus Station, these are cardboard boxes, essentially, that are printed with maps and walls and things like that to bring some more immersion to your table. Now, I know some people prefer theater of the mind. Just double check with your players. Sometimes they need a visual of what's happening so they can keep track of where they are and what things are. I know, like with Starfinder, you definitely want to have a grid and stuff like that because a lot of the abilities are based off of areas and so on and so forth. Whereas if you're doing Star Trek Adventures, that's a little bit more abstract. So just make sure you think about what you're playing and what your expectations are from your table. So one of the things that I was looking at is on the back, it does show you all the different rooms that are in this kit. One of the things that I missed on the last Daedalus Station video, these clips you can actually build staircases with, and you get corner and door clips and T-clips. And what these actually let you do is start building your own rooms that you can assemble. So if you need something that isn't already pre-made for you, you can do it by using these clips to attach them together, which is so cool. So yeah, just like last time, you get two boxes in here. I'm going to assume that one side has a lot of the bigger pre-made rooms, and the other one's going to have some smaller ones. We do still have our grid here, and it looks like either it's graded metal or corrugated metal. Not quite sure. I suppose it can be whatever you want it to be, really. And again, both sides are printed with a map that you can use. So this one's a little bit darker. So let's see what the inside looks like. So, oh yeah, so this is the one that has the bigger rooms. So this one has, wow, this one has a ton of rooms. All right, so we have just like, that looks like it's is that a food processor? I can't quite tell. Nope. I don't know what that is. I see a computer screen there, but I'll tell you what is cool that I see right away that it's resting inside of is a med bay, which is awesome. Well, maybe we should show it like that, right? A med bay, so you can put some beds in there and whatnot. I've been following a couple of different places online that are making actual physical terrain that you can put down in these things. So that's a pretty cool room. So it's technically a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6 room. And you get 4 of those apparently, because here we have, looks like somebody's, maybe it's somebody's room, or maybe it's a rec room or something like that. These look like they could be lockers of some sort. They do have windows looking at the outside as well. And inside of that, oh, this is cool. Again, looking outside, this might be an airlock of some sort. You could potentially make this looking down there, it kind of looks like it could be like a holodeck of some sort. Very, very cool. Or maybe this is just like a dance floor that people go to and hang out and have drinks at when they're not working their shift. So there's 4 rooms, all 6 by 6, and then we have 2 more rooms that are 4 by 7. It looks like. This one's got a toilet in it, so this might be someone's bunk room or something like that. And then over here, we have shelves with plants, some bright lights. This feels like almost like a ready room to me, kind of. Maybe this is the captain's room with their stuff up there on the shelf. But you get 2 rooms like that. Oh my goodness. Oh y'all, this is wow. Look how beautiful this is. I think this is the hangar, maybe. Oh, look at how pretty that is. You can see the planet on the outside. Wow, this is so detailed, so cool. Oh, man, I'm excited to run some Star Trek coming up here soon. So in the next, we do get our stands again to make our own rooms and to clip things on as needed, which is pretty cool. And then we get our lovely silica gel packs, keep things fresh, I guess. 4 hallways. This one has some like tubes. This could actually almost be like, maybe this is some type of Jeffrey's tube or something like that, where you need to access, some plasma tubes or something like that. Again, same thing here. Just a hallway of sorts that you can use to connect rooms, because sometimes cool things happen in hallways. This is just it's got some windows to the outside. Another hallway here, and these are 3 by, it looks like 11. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, this this is kind of a funny thing. I pulled it out of the last one because I thought it was a little bit too silly, but I suppose I'll share it. Larger boxes, and especially the external lids, are exposed to higher tension and are more likely to suffer rips on their corners. So we have provided these reinforcing stickers to help you look after your Tenfold Dungeon boxes, so that they always look pristine. Stick these protectors on the corners of larger boxes as soon as you can, and if possible, before you dismantle the original composition to accommodate them in the outward tension built, blah, blah, blah. So basically, these are stickers that are clear, and they're designed to wrap around the outside of the corners here so that you don't get splits up at the top. So that's a pretty cool thing that they sent that, having the foresight that, with a lot of use, which I suspect these are going to get, you can wear down the corners of your stuff. Okay, so check this out. Maybe that last one was the bridge, and this is more like a storage room or something. Like, oh yeah, see, we've got the cranes over here. So this could be a storage area, or like the flight bay where your shuttles are stored or something like that. That could be a giant door that goes out to the outside of the ship or something like that. Very, very cool, bright, a different feeling than the last big map. So that's pretty cool as well. Different colored doors and whatnot, depending on your style and feel. I would suspect, maybe if I'm doing a Klingon ship with this, I would use these colors up here. If I was doing this for a Starfleet ship, maybe I'd use these ones down here. So that's pretty cool. Again, I'm gonna pop all these out eventually, but like, this is just if you want to make a hallway, or whatever these dispensers are. You can snap these together using the clips and build your own rooms. And here are the stairways that go up and down. They just, they go like this, and then you assemble them together with their respective colors and whatnot to help. I don't know. Looks like we got like 6 sets of stairs here to go from one level to the next. I don't see a lot of stairs in spaceships. We use turbo lifts, or we use ladders. That was one of the cool things about the original or the Enterprise series, is that you got to see them use those ladders like stairs and things like that. It was kind of cool. So yeah, again, $65. The amount of terrain you get is just ridiculous. I was thinking about the Pathfinder flip mats, and those things are like $15 to $20 for 2 maps. And with this, for the cost of like 4 flip mats, you're going to easily get as much use and as many different options as maps. But in this case, you're going to have walls too. And sometimes just the addition of that vertical really helps some people's immersion in the story, and helps keep them focused. Again, if you're playing Starfinder, the squares matter. If you're playing Star Trek Adventures, they don't matter so much, right? Because you are looking for, zones and so on and so forth. I'm really curious. Maybe I'll have to do another video on this once I figure it out. I have the floor tiles that Modiphius put out for the Starfleet and the Klingons. I wonder if they would fit in the clips for this as well. So you could use those and put walls on them and add them to this display. They're a little bit thicker, so they might not fit in the clips, but I'm going to definitely play around with that next, and then I will share it out with you once I figure it out. So long story short, I'm looking forward to picking up the other two sets. Just so you know, I did just see that the other two sets are marked on the box, and the other sets, sorry about that, are Daedalus Station, which we just, one of my other videos already has a little excerpt on Daedalus Station. We also have the Smuggler's Den, so if you're into like Firefly and things like that, this is where maybe your Orion pirates or your Nausicaan pirates are hanging out. Pretty cool. This one actually looks like it might have like a building or something like that. And I know for sure the cyberpunk city with all this bright purple and blue does have like a 2-story, almost like pyramid building that can be used as part of it. So definitely excited to pick up Cyberpunk City and Smuggler's Den. I will do box openings when I get those, probably next week at some point. So this is Tenfold Dungeon. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm so impressed with this that I actually might go get the fantasy ones, even though I don't really run fantasy stuff anymore. Just because some fantasy stuff is applicable, especially when you're doing, like Star Trek or so on and so forth. There are some episodes where the fantasy tropes are real. And if there's like an archaeological dig, you can always like find stuff in these fantasy maps that can also transfer over to Star Trek. If you enjoyed watching these box openings, I'm going to try to do this more and more on my channel to show you what options are out there for your role-playing games. And we'll look at miniatures, we'll look at maps and things like that as well. I highly recommend for $65. I'm telling you, this kit alone, I bet you could. There's probably 1,000 different ways you can rearrange it and build it. So, definitely worth the money that you invest, and will definitely help some people's immersion if they're playing your space type game. We just started checking out Scum and Villainy for the first time, and I'm really excited to see if we can pull these in to that as well. So, all right, that's all I got for you. Check back soon. I should have the other two box openings up before you can spit, as they said in Firefly. Thank you, Kaylee. Otherwise, feel free to keep checking back in, like and subscribe. I am GM_Admiral, and I'm out of here.